know, it's a good amount of money in here. You know, it's a lot amount of money in here. Got you, bro. From me to you. Yeah, I got you, bro. Oh, you do hugs.
What you just saw was one of the most insane things I think I've ever seen on my time on the internet. Well, that is if you even could see it because of how freaking dark the stream was. What you just witnessed was Adin Ross, a kick streamer and wannabe Andrew Tate, get scammed by rapper Playboi Carti for $2 million. Now, for some context here, Playboi Carti is a rapper, if somehow you didn't know, quite popular rapper out of Atlanta. Adin Ross, on the other hand, is a kick streamer, one of the kick streamers who signed a multi-million-dollar contract. I'm not sure exactly when Adin really blew up in popularity. I first remember seeing like clips of this guy on Twitch a few years ago, and really what I remember seeing him get famous for was the fact that he interacted with a lot of rappers and people in the music industry on his stream. That and all of those times he interacted with Andrew Tate. Oh yeah, and that one time that he tried to scam his audience. So a few days ago, Adin Ross had been talking about how he wanted to get the massive rapper and artist Playboi Carti to come on his stream. The next day, on February 5th, Adin announced that Playboi Carti would be appearing later that night on his streams, mind you, after this guy had a performance at the Grammys. What really turned people's heads, though, was the fact that Adin said he was going to pay Playboi Carti $2 million plus a Ferrari, literally just for the opportunity to speak to this guy on his own broadcast. At this point, people don't really know, like, what's real or what's just, like, kind of a stunt for the media. Like, surely Adin Ross, even though he is a giga-millionaire from his, kick deal, wouldn't actually pay $2 million just for the clouded chance to speak to a rapper, a very popular rapper, but Adin Ross himself has really made a career out of speaking to rappers, and I don't think that he's been paying all these other rappers $2 million. Hello, cat. To my genuine surprise, Playboi Carti actually showed up to appear on Adin Ross's stream, albeit he was 2 hours late, wearing a mask and some kind of like Sith Lord cosplay, and not to mention this whatever room that they were in was basically pitch black. To make matters worse, Playboi Carti probably said a total of maybe like 40 words his entire time on the stream, that entire time roughly being about 5 minutes. This was one of the most awkward experiences I've ever witnessed in my entire life on the internet. I mean, I don't think anyone is passing the cringe you lose challenge with the Adin Ross Playboi Carti stream. So Playboi comes on the stream, the viewership at this time is going crazy, it's like upward of like 500k people at this point, which is absolutely insane, absurd numbers for a live stream, by the way. So for the first minute of this stream interaction, we see Carti just walking around in the background of this really dark room, by the way, and then finally he comes on to camera shaking Adin Ross's hand, and it's then we see his absolutely crazy Sith Lord cosplay. I have no idea what was up with my man's outfit. I know he just came from the Grammys like not long before, you know, appearing on Adin's stream. I don't know if he was having a Master Splinter cosplay routine going on or what exactly, but this was just the first initial instance where I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be awkward as fuck. So the two of them chat awkwardly for like maybe 30 seconds, but I shit you not, within like less than a minute of Playboi Carti shaking Adin Ross's hand, we see Adin Ross pull out a duffel bag, open it up to probably at least thousands, if not $1 million. I'm no expert in what a big pile of cash is supposed to look like. All I know is there was a fuck ton of money in that bag. We then see Adin hand the duffel bag of cash to Playboi Carti with this shit-eating grin on his face. I don't think at that point it had really sunken in yet that he had just paid $2 million for one of the most wackest stream appearances I've ever seen in my life. The two stand around next to each other talking awkwardly. Carti asks Adin Ross how tall he is. Adin responds 5'9", and then Adin asks how tall Carti is. This is so goddamn uncomfortable to watch, man. I mean, it's so evident, like, what is happening here. Like, this guy does not give a shit about Adin. He does not give a shit about appearing on this stream. Probably the only thing he heard was he was going to get paid a shit ton of money just to make an appearance for some guy's online community, probably a guy that he's never even heard of. So he was like, yeah, sure, easy money. Let's take it and run. And take it and run he did. After another few minutes of really awkward conversation, Carti plugging his music and his new album, which I guess is coming out recently, my man dips with the bag of money in hand. We've covered a lot of scams on this channel. Recently, we covered one of probably the most evil scammers I've ever seen, but this scam is one of the most insane things I've ever seen in my life. At the end of the day, though, I don't feel too bad for Adin. This kid is a giga millionaire. At the end of the day, he tried to pay $2 million apparently for some clout, and that didn't end well. Adin, though, to his credit, seemed extremely aware of this situation, as later on he would address the very awkward stream that just happened. He came for 6 minutes, nodded his head like 5 times, and then left. I ain't gonna lie, bro, that's fucked up. $2 million for 6 minutes? Of course, hilariously, this comes off another bit of controversy and drama with Adin Ross, who literally just days prior to this was skamazed by another rapper, 21 Savage, who a bunch of people accused of using marked cards in a poker game that the two played together. That shit is absolutely hilarious. Oompaville did a hilarious video on it. I'll link it in the description down below. Go check that out if you want some more Adin Ross memes just getting scammed by rappers out here. Now, apparently, Adin denies actually paying $2 million in total to Playboi Carti. All I know is that he definitely paid him some money. We saw him give the money live on camera, and he even says that he was going to pay him more money post the interview, but obviously because the appearance on his stream went so poorly, he decided against that. Now, a bunch of people online are already speculating that this whole situation was a work, basically just a kind of a publicity stunt to draw up drama and get views. I, though, don't think that that's the case. First off, I don't think that Adin and Carti are that good of actors that they could just act and create a awkward tension as much as what permeated this room. It was like super freaking awkward, and you could tell that Adin seemed genuinely awkward and upset once Carti left. Also, the thought of Adin Ross dropping $2 million for some clout definitely seems like something that he would do. Money is literally no object to this kid, so him just throwing away a couple $1,000,000 just for an interaction with this guy, which I assume he probably thought would go a lot better and longer than it did. Well, better luck next time, kid. At the end of the day, Adin Ross isn't hurting for money, and this probably just bruised his ego a little bit, and his hilarious follow-up for the fact that this guy in the manner of like 1 week got scammed by 2 major rappers. This 6 minutes was like watching a train wreck in slow motion. You know that something bad is going to happen. You see bad things happening in slow motion, but you can't tear your eyes away from it. To me, this shit is absolutely hilarious. I am not a fan of Adin Ross, to say the least. I find him annoying and a bit of an asshole. While it is hilarious and the internet collectively is laughing at Adin Ross, a lot of people realize kind of how fucked up it is for Playboi Carti to do this. He's gotten a lot of backlash online from his fan base as well as other fan bases on the internet for doing this because, well, it is just in general a pretty fucked up thing to do. I guess at the end of the day, this is probably a good lesson to learn. Never pay for clout. There's a reason why when journalists get interviews, they never pay for the interview, because at that point, it's not an interview, it's a PR piece, isn't it? I just wanted to touch on this drama because I think it's absolutely hilarious. I mean, it's all over the internet right now. Every single YouTuber is talking about this, and for good reason, because it's absolutely hilarious. As always, guys, if you enjoyed the video, learned something new, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below for this absolutely awkward, just hilarious scam fest. And let me know what rapper you think is gonna scam Adin Ross next. I wonder if Drake wants to get in on the free money. As always, guys, I hope to see you in the next one. Drink your water, hug your mother. Until next time, peace, love, Adu.